Vinegar Syndrome, Black Friday, here we come.
Percent it down, percent it down, percent it down.
I absolutely love
Percent it down, percent it down, percent it down.
Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. First off, I have a package here. Maybe some of you guys might know what this is. This is my Vinegar Syndrome Black Friday purchases. I went all out this year. I bought a lot of stuff that I wanted just because it was actually a pretty good Black Friday, if I do say so myself.
You don't say.
Sometimes it's not as I don't even know how to say it, as luxurious as they kind of like make it seem. The last time I think that I was really excited was when Rad came out, but this time there was a few items that I was really interested in, and just stuff that people have recommended, and I had to jump on it. So let's get into it. Let's see what I got.
We're waiting.
First off, I like this. I'd like to point out that they have the keep and the what is it, Kong, or what the hell can I think of it? Congo. Thank you. Getting old. Like mashup here, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here, so very cool.
That's big.
All right, up first we have from VHS Shitfest. I always say this, you know, they put out really obscure stuff that you can really only find on VHS or just not very common, and when it pops up in Vinegar Syndrome store, I always hop on it just because I like that really obscure stuff. I like it in my collection. And what we have here is Death Laughs Among Us.
Hiya, my name's John Schnall.
So this is no exception. It's the, what is it? John Schnall. I believe that's how you say his name, but it's a collection of a lot of his stuff. He's worked with MTV, Comedy Central, Nickelodeon, Disney, and Criminally Underseen. So I watched a little bit of his stuff before I bought this, but it's just one of those ones that I had to have. Very cool stuff. I like this look. It kind of reminds me of like, what is it, Squidmation, or that squiggle from like early MTV days. All right, up next we have the criminally nostalgic fueled Congo
by Michael Crichton.
I recently watched this with my wife not too long ago, I think on Glorious DVD, because for the longest time that was the only way you could get this film. So now I have it on 4K Blu-ray. It's wild to actually physically hold this, just because like I never would have thought that this would be like such a, I mean, it's a thick boy. I never would have thought that this would come out through Vinegar Syndrome, number one. And what's the deal with that little sperm thing? Like I said, I did watch this recently, but it's been a minute, so very cool. I like it. I remember when Taco Bell really thought that was going to be like the next Jurassic Park, and so they kind of went all in on the tacos, like, and the toys. So I believe there was toys, but they did do a cross promotion for sure, so it's kind of funny.
You'll discover the legendary taste of Taco Bell. And while you're there, get 3 exciting Congo the Movie collector's watches. Just $1.49 each with any food purchase. But hurry, they're an endangered species.
Up next is one, yeah, I'm so stoked to have. When this was announced, I had to have it. There's a little bit of some controversy with another release. If you know, you know. But this has an insane amount of special features, and you know, now I mean, like, I have a DVD. I remember I ordered it on I ordered the VHS on eBay back when I was young, and the DVD back when I was young off of eBay, and I actually got it signed by Lloyd Kaufman. So then I have to run into Lloyd again and get this one signed. But yeah, this is just one of those like have to have releases. It kind of makes me, I don't know, it's very nostalgic to me, and it's very cool to actually see it. And this is one of the only ones that like I am not familiar with, but I mean, it does have a familiar cast, and it's called what is it, Sliver? I kept thinking it was Silver. I don't know why. I guess because that looks like, if you just glance at that with the text and the font, it looks like it says Silver, even though it says Sliver.
Sliver.
I was kind of bummed that this was the one of the mystery releases, just because I was hoping it was Iced or even Jade, because Jade was like one of those nostalgic titles for me, just because Jade, Mortal Kombat. I know it has nothing to do with Mortal Kombat, but the cover and the title reminded me of Mortal Kombat, the hidden character of Mortal Kombat 2. But this is one of those like erotic thrillers. I mean, they're good for at least one watch, but it's another Paramount release, and yeah, I mean, it got the Vinegar Syndrome treatment, and so what's not to love? Very cool stuff. This is just one that I've always wanted to have and get, and it was like really. I actually used points to get this for free, so they just basically threw it in. You know, I wish I had the slipcase, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
You know, initially when I first watched this film, I did not like it. I thought it was like lame. I just was not for me. And then I watched it again, and I absolutely loved it. I don't know, maybe it was just the headspace I was in. But Christmas Evil is, to me, one of those ones you have to watch every year. This and like Silent Night, Deadly Night. If you're a fan of Christmas and horror, those two are the ones that you have to watch. Up next, Blood Tracks. I've heard that there's some audio issues with this one, and you know, it's one of those ones that I wasn't familiar with initially, but then once I started digging a little deeper, it was like a must-have as far as the releases go. A slasher, again, one of those titles you never imagine would be on Blu-ray, or even just up-converted ultimately, but I'm gonna check it out for myself, see what the deal is with the audio, but either way, it's a nice little presentation here. And up next we have Looking for Mr. Goodbar. Again, a title I'm not familiar with. This one was recommended to me by a friend, and he mentioned it prior to it coming out, and so he's like, dude, if it comes out, it's one of those ones that you're gonna not regret getting. I have a little bit of a ding. Oh man, that's frustrating, but it is what it is.
It is what it is, man.
But yeah, anyway, it's recommended. It comes recommended. It's one of those ones that like you just never imagined it to be released in a higher quality, and I'm again happy to have it.
I'm happy for you.
And then last but certainly not least, the one that we all know and love, it's The Keep. And Michael Mann, when I first started collecting VHS again, I remember this popping up at a lot of the shows, and I had this on beta for the longest time, and I sold it. This was just one of those ones that like everyone was like needed and wanted on VHS, so I knew it was going to be a hot item when they released it, but I didn't realize it was going to be as big as it was. But yeah, this, and I thought maybe Iced, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm going all in this time. And yeah, you know, coming from Paramount, like a lot of these releases are, I'm sure there was some deal with, we'll give you those titles if you release The Keep, or you know, vice versa. But yeah, I'm holding it, guys, and it's I'm excited to watch it. I finally have time to sit down post Christmas and open this up. You know, oddly enough, I got my package I think on Christmas Eve, so I was one of the lucky ones. And that's my favorite release as far as this is concerned. If it's not this, it's probably going to be Congo, just because I hold a special place in my heart for that. And I'm excited to watch all of these. Like Christmas Evil, Cannibal the Musical, and Congo are the only ones that I've seen. So, I mean, a lot of these are blind buys just because I'm so stoked to have them. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. That is my Black Friday Vinegar Syndrome unboxing. What did you guys miss out on? What did you guys order? And what should I watch first? Thanks for watching. I love you guys. Bye.